Hello! This is way perkier than I feel. I do that a lot. Hi! I'm gonna turn this light on, see if it helps. No. I am sitting in my car right now and waiting for Target to open. I wanted to get out of the house this morning because there's some work going on. And so I actually, the first order that popped up, I'm doing Shipt, by the way. I'm doing Shipt this morning. And so I thought I would talk a little bit about what Shipt is like. The first order that popped up was in an area that's probably about a 30-minute drive. So a lot of orders pop up in that area and tend to sit there for a while, and nothing had popped in closer to home. So I was like, you know what, I have time, I'm trying to get out of the house, maybe I'll just do it. So I grabbed it, and I have noticed with this gig that sometimes if you just grab something, the universe falls into place and then something else pops up that's better and you can switch it out. That is one of the cool things that I really like about Shipt. It is very easy to drop a order and pick up a different one. Even so, you can do it yourself within an hour. So if you pick up okay, let me start at the beginning. So with Shipt, you can schedule yourself, or you don't have to. If you schedule yourself, you're going to get offered jobs. You're going to get offered orders for the most part, depending on your area. There's a lot of factors that feed into this, your area and how long you've been doing it, and a lot of different things, your rating. So hopefully, if you've been doing it for a few minutes, I actually just had my 30 order graduation, and I got 2 shirts and a insulated bag as my graduation gift. But so what I was going to say is, I don't often get a ton of orders. But as soon as I left the house to go drive 30 minutes, another one popped up that was literally 5 minutes from me, and it was only a 4-item order. So that's kind of I'm not gonna drive 30 minutes for a 20 to 30 item order versus 5 minutes for a 4-item order. Yeah. Now, with Shipt, the one thing that you're always kind of iffy on is the tip, because with Instacart, you can usually see if they've put in a little bit of tip when they place their order. With Shipt, they don't do that. You don't see the tip until after the fact. So a lot of times people will give you cash tips, and many times they'll just add the tip afterwards, kind of see if it's on time, because Shipt has a timing thing. So if you say if I go on and make an order or place an order, I can pick a time slot that I want it to be delivered, depending on, availability of shoppers. And so if that order is delivered in that window, then obviously you're going to get a better rating and a better tip, usually. Not always. But if it's late, you're not probably going to get. Yeah. And I had one really bad day where I will tell you about it. It was probably only my 3rd day doing Shipt, and I was at Target, and I was shopping an order I had picked up, and then another one popped in, and it was really small. So I was like, oh, I'll grab that, and then I can do it at the same time. Well, then all these orders started popping in, and I got a little overwhelmed, and so I was like, oh, I could do one more, because I was almost done with the other one. I could do one more, and I scanned it, and I selected it. Said I would take it. Sorry, I was checking to see if I guess I can see in the camera if the store opens. But, and then I don't remember doing it. I don't know if I got lost in the excitement of how many orders were popping up, but I scanned another one. So I literally had 4 orders going at once. Not a good idea. probably ever, and not a good idea if you are new. And one of the orders was like a ton of ice cream. It was just a freaking hot mess. And so it ended up 3 of the orders were late. The last one was really, really late, like almost an hour. So I did not get any tips on those orders. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't understand completely, like, because it's not, none of the orders are usually like time sensitive, but I think if you don't get them in that time frame, they like tell you, I don't know, like, I've never ordered actually from Shipt. I started to do it the other night, and then I started feeling silly, so I didn't do it. If you've ever actually gotten Shipt, I would love to know, like, what it looks like on your end, like, after the order. Like, what does it say? Like, hey, like, was your shopper good? Like, anyway, yeah. So things about Shipt. Things I like about Shipt. I like that you can schedule yourself, because it kind of feels like you're a little more in control and you have a little more knowledge. Like with Instacart, you just kind of have to be watching and grab stuff. And I have heard a lot about people setting up bot apps that they can program to grab the orders that they want. So that kind of sucks, because someone like me, I'm not going to use a bot. And because you can get deactivated if they find out that you're doing it. Is it open? Oh, it's open. Okay, so I'm going to go in. This order that I'm doing is, I don't have my camera, I just have my phone. So this order that I'm doing, it's 4 items, and the delivery window is 9 to 10. So what I'm going to do, what I normally do is I text the customer as I'm starting to shop. So what I'm going to do right now, because it is only 4 items, I'm going to text them and say, hey, I'm in the area, the store is open, do you mind getting your order a little bit early? And most of the time people are very fine with getting their order early. And then I'll just go in and say, like, hey, I'm getting ready, I'm shopping now, please keep an eye on your app and on your text for substitutions. Substitutions, I would say, is the most stressful part about this job. If I could just go in and shop, and then if something was out, just be like, meh, pass. No. But being a proactive shopper means you ask the people, like, do you want something else? Do you want a bit larger? Can you take a larger size? Can you take a different brand? Here's what's available. Any of this work for you? And that's what gets you tips, and that's what gets you people like giving you high ratings. So it's actually very fun and challenging, but in a kind of like a weird, like, this is way too easy way, and I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I'm going to go in and we're going to go see if we can find these items, and I'll talk a little bit about substitutions if I need to do them. Okay, that order literally took me no time at all, so I really had to go to the bathroom, so I came home, and I decided to eat some breakfast. You know, it's funny, when you shop for people, hi, sorry, I had to push my glasses up. When you shop for people, you start to, like, find little items that you're like, oh, I might want to try that, and I found this yogurt. It just sounded so good. It's the Chobani, and it's less sugar, which I don't know. So it does have real sugar in it. But it's Willamette raspberry. I don't know. It just sounded really good. So I decided to grab a couple of those yesterday. So I'm going to eat some of that and some yogurt. And some granola. And then I was able to pick up 3 delivery onlys from the same store. So that store doesn't open till 10, but the orders are ready. So all I have to do at 10 is go show up, pick up the orders, and then deliver them. I don't have to do any shopping. Now, the only drawback to delivery onlys for most of the stores is these people order directly from that store website. So that means they do not have the option for a tip. So basically I am banking on the fact that I have 3, so that gives me a good little chunk to just knock out, and then hopefully I get maybe a cash tip. I mean, it kind of sounds cheesy that I'm working for my tips, but really, like, that is part of it. And so I really encourage people, if they use any kind of delivery, food delivery, anything, please tip your drivers. Like, they're using their own car, their own gas. You know, it's just that kind of world right now. You know, people gotta pick up what they can. And so anyway, so I'm gonna eat my food, and then we'll go do the Bed Bath and Beyond deliveries. We'll see. I'm a little nervous. Hopefully it's not anything too big. I mean, I'm trying to think of like what they have there that someone would order that might not fit in my car. The only thing I was thinking is like, it was like a wall hanging or something. But other than that, like, everything else is pretty manageable. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Okay, so this is how quickly things change. As I was eating my food at home, an order popped up on Instacart, and it will take me right to the time till Bed Bath and Beyond opens. So works out great. Sometimes it just all falls into place, and sometimes you sit around hoping for the best. So, and this store is like literally like right by my house too. So, excellent. Excuse me. Hey you guys, I thought I would wrap up this video. Sorry, I keep saying I am in my pink Shipt shirt, my October pink Shipt shirt, and I just arrived at Target. I have already delivered one order this morning, and Target just opened, so I'm trying to keep things like a little ahead of schedule today. I wanted to just give like a little kind of wrap up to this video, and encourage anyone that is debating whether to try this, or if they're looking for something that is a flexible income opportunity. I definitely recommend it. I definitely think you should investigate your area. I have heard since things are opening back up and more people are feeling a little more confident to go out, that in some areas the orders have decreased. I know Shipt changed its pay scale. I am on the new pay scale, so I don't really know. I don't have any reference to the old pay scale. Some say this is way worse, but I don't know. It seems to be fine for what I need. I don't need to do this full time. If you are looking for something to make a full-time wage, you are probably going to have to work your butt off, especially if you work or if you live in a rural area. I don't live in a super like busy area, but it has kept me busy enough. I don't know how saturated it is. Sometimes I get lame orders and they won't go away. So sometimes I'll grab lame orders just because I want something on my check. But other than that, I highly recommend it. The first few orders are definitely nerve-wracking. But once you get into the swing of it, and you just have to take small orders, small bites, build up your confidence, and yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and it is a great way to get me out of the house and doing something, and also earning a little money to pay some bills. So anyway, I just want to wrap this video up. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Shipt or Instacart, I would love to try to answer them. As I said, I'm very new, but I have learned a lot in such a short time. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy October.